Hi, and welcome to Splurge or Steal, where you probably heard in the intro, we're going to be comparing two eyeshadow palettes, one high-end and one more affordable, and then two powders, one high-end and one more affordable. So let's get started. So here we have the Makeup by Mario, the Master Mattes collection. And this one, which looks like its twin sister, is from a company called Lash Step. Now, I believe I got this one in my Ipsy bag a couple of months ago. But the second I saw it, I knew exactly which one it reminded me of. So I have compared the swatches, and they are very similar. There's a couple of colors that don't match exactly, but they're pretty close. But swatching is half the battle, so we need to actually see how these formulas go on and how they wear. So I'm gonna do probably the Mario on this side and then the dupe on this side. All right, so let's just do, this is neutral matte, so pretty much have to do a natural look. There is a solid black in both of these though, so you could definitely glam it up if you wanted to. But I'm going to keep it simple while trying to use as many of the colors as I can. So that is, the Mario is just numbers, so I'm not really sure what, but it's this, this one right here. Kind of cool tone brown. That's not the brush I wanted. So we already know that Mario has a great formula. Same thing, we're gonna do this one right here, which is the closest swatch to that, and it's even in the same place. Same brushes, but I did clean them first. Not much kickback in the pan, really, on either one of these. Maybe a little bit, but anything that's crazy. So I think Mario might blend like microscopically a little better, and I think the color is just a little more saturated, so I'm gonna have to add a little more on this one. But honestly, just that is not enough to tell me that Mario is better. So Mario sells for $50. It has 12 shades for a total of 0.36 ounces, which equates to ounce for ounce, $138.98 per ounce. The Lash Step is called Lash Step Matte About You, and it sells for, sorry, I'm looking at my notes, $25. Has a little bit more, so it's almost a half an ounce, 0.46 ounces, and that equates to $54.35 an ounce. So you get more for your money, and you just get more product in the dupe, the Lash Step. Clean my brush. This is an amazing brush, by the way. This is the BK Beauty Nikki LaRose collab, and it's the N13 fluffy blending brush. It's just a really great brush. That whole collection is pretty awesome. I honestly cannot tell a difference with that. They look the same so far. I have the same eyeshadow primer on both. I use this almost every day with almost every eyeshadow. It's the Rare Beauty one, and I just love it. Let's see about these two, the two lighter one, the lightest ones. There is a difference with those. So in the Mario palette, it's sort of an off-white, almost white, like beigey cream. And then in the Lash Step palette, it's more of a white. So there will be a difference with those, but we're still gonna give it a try. I'm just gonna use this to brighten up my lid. I need to get doubles of all my brushes, huh? But I can't do that when I buy everything with my own money. Speaking of that, I bought both of these palettes with my own money. Nothing in this video was gifted, and this is not sponsored by any of these companies. So yeah, this one is a little bit brighter, and that's because it's actually a true white, where this one's a little more of a creamy off-white. I think I'm going to use that same color and just get a little brightness right there. Yeah. So far, what do you guys think? I think they look pretty much the same. I'm going to go into that same dark brown. What do you guys think? In my personal opinion, these formulas are comparable with one another. The Makeup by Mario might be this much creamier in the pan, but they both blend out the same. There's no fallout really for either one of them. We didn't try the black, which we probably should try the black, so let's do that. And it's not always easy to get black right. If you want a black, it sometimes can be difficult to balance between color saturation and then, pigment saturation, and then being too soft. Just gonna do like a modified little wing there. Sorry, I gotta look at the mirror. My eyes are super hooded, so I can't always get a good wing, and I hardly ever use liquid eyeliner for that reason. What do you think? I think they look the same. So now we're gonna try the two powders that I have for you. Everyone has seen this one. It's taken the YouTube beauty TikTok world by storm. This is Givenchy Prisme Libre, and I'm not French. I'm from Georgia, so I cannot say that name correctly. What I have is the mini size. This is the Prisme Libre Loose Setting and Finishing Powder. Let me look at my notes to make sure I got all the prices right. It comes in 6 colors. This is number 3, Voile Rose. So it's like, it's pinks. This size that I have is $29 for 0.14 ounce, which equates to $207 per ounce if you're comparing ounce to ounce. This is definitely the least affordable size when you're talking about getting the value for your money. The full size is $59 for 0.42 ounces, and it's $140 per ounce. The dupe that I have for you, or potential dupe, is the Moira Set and Correct Loose Setting Powder. It's 6 colors also. This is number 5 Rose Pink, and it's also just shades of lavender and pink. It sells for between $12 and $14 depending on where you buy it. So you can get it at Walmart, Amazon, MoiraBeauty.com. I haven't checked all the drugstores, but you can get it at multiple places. It is 0.16 ounces, so just slightly bigger in powder size to the travel size of the Givenchy. But it's only $12 to $14, which makes it about $75 per ounce. Much more of a bargain, but it's not a bargain if it's not as good. So let's give it a try. Also, the Givenchy does come with a little powder puff, which the Moira doesn't, but those powder puffs are super cheap. You can get them from Walmart. You can get them from, I have a Sephora one that I like a lot. The e.l.f. one is nice. So I'm just going to knock out a little bit in the lid. I'm going to use my Sephora. I don't normally powder this much under my eyes, but I want to be able to see what we're doing here. So we're going to just seriously, as if we were going to bake, powder it up. I'm not one of those that likes to bake. I'm 42. I have dry under eyes and texture. It's just not my thing. Powder just tends to make me look a little too crusty and dusty. But that does look nice, right? It definitely de-emphasized the texture. Shall we put some more? Just to make sure. I don't know that anybody would need this much powder under their eyes, but I just want to have a good comparison. Okay. Moira, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to dump a little bit in my lid. Use the same puff, but I'm just going to turn it over. They both seem to be just as finely milled. What do we think? We can put some more on just like we did before, but I don't think we need it. I didn't mean to touch the other side with that. That's habit. This is a little dry spot. That has nothing to do with the powder. It's just my skin is dumb. What do you think? Can you tell a difference? Let's blend it all the way in. Just because we can. I want to see if either one of these blur these trenches that I have on my forehead. You know, no powder can completely make your pores and your lines disappear. That's just the magic of editing that can do that, and maybe Botox and chemical peels, etc. But we can see if it does anything at all. I did flip it over. So I literally see no difference in these two powders, like at all. Okay, let's see. Let's get some lashes on maybe, or some mascara, and just assess the situation, as Allie Gline says. Alrighty. Well, what do we think? Honestly, I don't see a difference. Are we going to splurge or steal? I'm still going with steal. I think this is a great value. This is a great palette, don't get me wrong. And if you love Mario products, get this palette, because they're buttery smooth. Everything blends beautifully. But so does this one. And I just feel like in this economy, stuff ain't cheap. I got to pay for my gas, whatever. So I'm going with the steal. The powders, I still feel the same way. I think this is a great brand. It's a great company, and I love this powder, and there's no reason why you need to spend this much money on a powder. So I'm going with the steal. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for staying this long and watching the video and trying out these products with me. If you want to see more content like this, where I try to save you and me a little bit of money, then please consider subscribing. Thank you. Bye.